What's up, thanks for joining Thom.com. Today we're going to do a nice little, it's Sunday, promote recovery, get ready for the week. We're going to do a little mobility work paired up with some stretching. So first one we're going to do is kettlebell. We're not going to use a lot of equipment today, but what I like using the kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell, you can use plates. All you're going to do is come down here and do a little elbow press out, okay? So my toes are slightly pointed out, my heels are down, my back is straight. I'm using the kettlebell as a weight to kind of really push those elbows out. The whole time I'm doing this, I want to make sure that my back is straight. And if you're having a hard time with this and it's too tough and you can't use the kettlebell, you can kind of come down here on your hands and also use your elbow, push your elbows out that way. I like using the kettlebell. It kind of helps me get into my hips a little bit more. So you're gonna hold that for about 10 seconds. Right after you're done with that, you're gonna go right into a lying groin stretch. So I'm just letting basically my knees are coming directly out from my hips, a 90-degree angle, and I'm just gonna come down to my forearms, and I'm just like this. I'm just breathing through, letting gravity kind of, again, push down into my groin and into my hips, helping to open up my hip. Okay, next one we have is cats and dogs. Okay, so I'm just gonna think about bringing my belly button to the ground. I'm on all fours, I'm exhaling, arching the back. Think about that belly down to the ground, my hips stay in the same spot. I'm gonna do 10 reps of that. Then we're going right into prone press up. So I'm here, and I'm just pressing up. Okay, just push up position as your hands. I'm coming down, I'm gonna look over my right shoulder now. Feel that stretch in the lower abs, lower back. Next one we have bird dogs, okay? So we're gonna go, again, on all fours, opposite elbow, opposite knee, exhaling, straight line from my fist to my ankle, bring the knees together, extend all the way. Five each side. And then we're gonna go right into thoracic mobility. Bottom leg straight, top knees bent, top knees on the ground. Keep it on the ground the whole time you're doing this exercise. I'm lying on my side, hands are together, and I'm just gonna follow my hand with my head, and I'm just kind of thinking about opening up that chest and really working on that stretch. The whole time I'm doing it, I'm breathing. Exhale, I'm thinking about the muscles being stretched here. Really trying to open up that chest. Making sure that top knee's bent. I would do 5 on each side. So I'm here again, back into that kind of, cat and dog position, and I'm just gonna raise up. Thinking about just bringing that knee directly in a straight line up. I do 10 each side. And we're gonna pair that with figure 4. Just gonna go right over left, okay? Think about, first I like to do is make sure that foot's down, this foot's down. I like to push into that knee. Again, making sure my back's flat into the ground. I'm exhaling. As I exhale, I can push a little harder. And then right after that, you're gonna take your hand, put it through the window, interlace your fingers, relax your neck, and then pull that knee to your chest. Hip circles. So 5 forward, 5 back, each side, and then we're gonna go right into a sleeping horse. So the way a sleeping horse is left foot's in, right foot's out. So it's just kind of, just like this. I'm gonna take my left elbow, place it on my left knee, and then just kind of push into that elbow a little bit, pushing into that knee. Trying to slightly rotate away from this leg. I can really feel it in my glute, in my low back. We have hip thrust. Okay, think about those glutes, fire those glutes. I'm just pressing up through my heels. I'm sit up position to start, pushing up through my heels, my toes are up. Exhale, flex those glutes, cracking walnuts. Flex, we'll do 10 reps of that, of the hip thrust. Flip back over. Pigeon pose. So I'm in this position, I'm in basically the bird dog, cats and dogs position, I'm all the way back. left over right, letting gravity do its work, let body weight do its work, and stretching out that glute and low back. Start off with your foot away from the wall. I can bring it a little bit, probably about 6 inches away from the wall. Making sure I'm keeping this heel on the ground the whole time. I want to bring my knee to the wall. So I want to bring it down to the center, to the left, and to the right. And if it's too easy, if I don't feel a stretch in my Achilles, and basically right in that ankle joint, I want to scoot my foot a little farther back and bring the knee to the wall. Right here, feel a nice good stretch without my heel coming off the ground. And every single time you want to come all the way up to center. So all you're really doing is just kind of working that ankle joint through a range of motion. And then right after you do 10 at each spot with each ankle, go right into a calf stretch. So just have that foot far back. And I'm just keeping that heel on the ground, putting body weight towards that calf. I'm going to point the toe out, get into that ankle, continue to push into the wall and get that stretch, and I'm going to point it inward. So that's a little mobility work with the stretch. Thanks for joining Thom.com. Enjoy your Sunday.